Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunt episode number 419. We're back in the Lehigh Valley area of Pennsylvania, specifically the Cedar Crest Boulevard Target, to see what they have inside. There's new G.I. Joe hitting shelves, which we saw last episode, but it would be cool to see it again. Marvel Legends clearance deals, potentially. NECA, who knows what else. But before you get into that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you, does not cost you anything, and helps us grow the channel tremendously on the march to 8,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try to check us out over at Instagram at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. All right, so we do have some new Marvel Legends out. I haven't seen this one yet. I know these have been hitting stores. So Spider-Man 2, I think I just saw the one Miles. A bunch of Electros are still here. Peter Parker anti-venom suit style. I don't play this game, so again, I wouldn't know really much of those besides just the regular Miles, but or regular Spider-Mans. You got a Banshee, you got Iron Man's up top. We got a bunch of Xavier still here, playing long game on that one. DC Multiverse, looking for those new Supermans. I know Toy Gains, good friend of the channel, trying to track down those robots. I don't see them here anywhere. Fortunately, there's some other Superman stuff. Very haunting look to that guy right there. We got here Superpowers T-Craft, Mr. Terrific's high-tech vehicle. Down this way, you got the 2-pack still chilling. All the bots and Transformers are here, hanging out right there. And down here, a bunch of new dinos they put out, it looks like. So the Jester section. And then wrestling-wise, looks like a lot of the same stuff. We have tons of Stingers, also bound for bargain stores across the country. Bret Hart's definitely clogging it up here. We've got The Rock, final version, final boss, right? Black Series, still Mandalorian's been here for a long time. Got a Vader, 3 3/4, the Jedi with one arm. Then down this way, so yeah, not too much here. Again, older stuff for sure, but it's still stuff to see. And I understand other places don't have as much stock, so I should enjoy what's here, right? Jurassic Park Jesser, what's up? Down below, got an orange dinosaur, Robo Alive, and some more dinos down below. Turtle Van, but that seems to be about it. Let's check the mid NECA section, and then we'll check the regular NECA section and probably get out of here. The mid NECA section, I saw like 6 of these under the pop area in the front on the way through. So tons of those Joker reveals they're still hanging on to. Gargoyles here, Turtles, all your usual suspects. Shredder, Holothon. We got the Beetlejuice down the end here. That's the striped suit still here, so that's much more abundant than it had been. And then up top, we got Toonie Terrors, plushies. All right, then NECA section, again, mostly older stuff, things we've seen. Of course, we're gonna have tons and tons of Ninja Turtle stuff. We have 3 counts. So the count's finally starting to really, not peg warm, but be more available, I would say. Pee Wee Herman hasn't, though. I heard they're going to be pumping out more Pee Wee Hermans. Haven't seen too many of him. So that it's popular, or they're not restocking it. I got flowers for my niece for dance recital, which we're going to see her at now. But other than that, nothing here jumping out at me. I think we're going to pay for these flowers and go to the end of the dance recital. To be fair, we're going to drop off her brother. So I'm not sitting through the active dance recital. It's not really a Disavowed kind of thing, unfortunately. But yeah, okay, we're done here. All right, so it's a rainy damn day here in Pennsylvania. So no sunshine. We're going to check out the Tamaqua, Schuylkill County hometown Walmart, and then work our way to Hazleton. Yeah, and see what we can find. But yeah, no walking in the rain while filming. We're not going to do that. All right, so last time we were here at this Walmart, they had a lot of stuff in their clearance section. That's all gone. It's all wiped out over there. So no clearance really left to be looked at. Yeah, pretty much nothing. Wrestling looks to be about the same. There's the Jay White hanging out here. It's a kind of harder one to find, I feel like. We have the Peg Warmer, Danielson from that wave, Ricky Saints, Ricky Starks, both versions right there. The Walmart exclusive, Kenny exclusive. AEW really picking it up right now as we're getting closer to their July big pay-per-view down in Texas. But yeah, wrestling, lots of Luger, still probably full price. Transformer stuff, that's what you have. Not a lot there. Blockies down below. The other side of the aisle is pretty busy with people. I'm not going to go over there and film. So I kind of did it once over. It was mostly the same stuff as last time. So Jurassic Park stuff, some Transformers. But okay, let's head to Hazleton. Actually, let's check collectibles first. Then we'll check. All right, so collectibles does all the Tatsus here. Tons and tons of those. Not budging on that price, unfortunately. Some Walmarts, I think, did clearance them, but not here. And then down here, we still have the Beetlejuice. little bit of Multiverse, some Jaws stuff down below. But again, nothing mind-altering, but it's good to check and see if anything new came in. But I digress. Let's head up to Hazleton, see what they have on. All right, as promised, Ollie's in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. It is busy here. I've never come here before and had so many cars parked in front, so I hope there's some sort of sale going on or something or other, but you know what we're looking for? Cheap action figures. Let me check that. Cheap action figures we haven't seen here before. Here we go. Let's go look. So I've been known to declare the summer of Ollie's the last few years in the summertime when Ollie starts getting a lot of good stuff in. It's not quite yet the summer of Ollie's, unfortunately. All these Selenas are still here. Oh, we got the Sharon Carter, What If? Peggy Carter, right? Yeah. Doctor Strange, Black Panther stuff, Black Series, down to $4.99 for Leia. So yeah, there's not seeing anything new here. I'm gonna, of course, poke around and look, not leave any area not checked, considering we drove up here anyway. But yeah, unfortunately, whether it's picked through before I got here, or they haven't gotten new stuff in yet. And again, I'll always preface, I guess I'm not prefacing, it's already halfway through this clip, but I'll always like to add that for those of you who are new to my channel, thank you for watching. I appreciate you clicking on this video for the first time, but I'm in Ollie's a lot. I'm in Ollie's almost weekly, so I don't always go through every single thing they have here on camera, because a lot of times it's stuff I've seen before. We got here leftover wrestling, so that was here last time we came through. We got the Bluto down there, but more wrestlings. That I thought that was Aleister Black. That's the same guy, right? Yeah, it's all the same guy down there. This X-Men 97 check might be new here. I can't recall seeing this before. What's that down to? $12.99. That's not bad. There's a lot of those here. So that's, I think, kind of new. And Jurassic Park stuff down this way. So yeah, I'm going to keep looking around. What's that? Marvel Mechs down to $4.99. So I'm going to look around and see what else there is. If I can't find anything else interesting, then I'll check in with you back at the Walmart up the highway here from Hazleton. Look at all that up top, all that Black Panther, Shang-Chi stuff. Do not inventory. It's a lot of stuff right there. All right, checking out GameStop here in Hazleton. You're either going to get music over the top, weird background sounds, or maybe me doing a voiceover for once. We'll see. All right, so probably just leaving that background music, background sound as it was, considering I wasn't in there very long and, you know, really there wasn't anything in the background music-wise. So checking Hazleton Walmart, then we are headed to a family function, and then after that, maybe we'll be at an Allentown store next, back in the Lehigh Valley area. All right, so not a whole lot of clearance action figure-wise, but they always have something here. So we have some Migos, Nosferatu down to 13. We have Killer Clowns also down to 13. Halloween Ends, 20. 13 here. And the Mummy, working our way down. Frankenstein, 13. 17, but check this out, down to 20. It makes me consider it. I'm finally going to be doing that TMNT display now that I have the space in the shelving area. So like I was saying, I might grab this for 20. I might have buyer's remorse. I don't know. But again, I'm finally doing the TMNT display I've always wanted to do. I've always hung on to those different 2-packs and my shredder and a bunch of other ones. So I don't know if I get this less than 20. If it goes to a bargain store, maybe, but I don't know. Then I saw this here, the Lexus King, which is Brian Pillman, Flying Brian's kid. I definitely think when I saw this in the last hunt or whatever it was, that somebody returned it and did a head swap, because that looks much better than I remember it being. So yeah, that's somebody definitely head swapped this. I'll have to see if I can find a picture of that somewhere. WWE up here, all AJ Styles. We got an Orton, more Orton. There's another Pillman down this way, some 2-packs. Jake the Snake, that looks pretty cool. Main event series, no snake though, right? Down here, got the Lex, 3 of those at the NWO belt. And we do have a Jade Cargill here too. And then AEW down below, I just got done saying I never see Jay White. There he is. Austin Gunn, just one of the ass boys. And then we have older Thunder Rosa, older Hangman. So yeah, Ricky Saints, Ricky Starks, whatever you want to call him now. So yeah, I'm agonizing over this now. You know me with buying things. So, all right, let's see what else we can find here. Down the aisle, Transformer stuff. Down below, working our way up to the top. Down this way, Marvel. We got they had that wave here, so there's Banshee. Looks like all the rest are gone. Somebody left the Banshee, the Irish guy here. All those Steve Rogers and Spider-Mans that they're just sitting around peg warming. Older stuff down here. Yeah, seems to be about it. Star Wars stuff down here. So yeah, that seems to be it. Star Wars up top. But let's go check the collectible section. I'm going to consider this and see what I want to do about my Tatsu life. So I always forget this is the store that went full on security with their figures. So, I mean, I would think it's absurd to put a $20 figure behind glass. I don't know what the theft issues are like here in Hazleton, so maybe it's warranted. I don't know. But front and center, we do have a James Gordon right there, gold label. Obviously can't see what's back behind because, you know, it's locked. So I don't really know how you're supposed to shop. I guess you have to ask somebody to see what's back there. Kind of discerning. Back behind there, can't really tell what it even is. Jaws up front. Murder, She Wrote. This is the first time I've seen that at Walmart, potentially. Those little Universal Monster blind bags are kind of cool. UFC ones down there. Pops, pops, pops. But yeah, it kind of sucks that you can't even shop nowadays, that maybe theft's gotten that bad. Yeah, it's awful. So I'm sure there's like all sorts of chases back there that we'll never know about, right? Part of me actually wants to go ask them to open it. Not to be a jerk, just to see, out of curiosity, what's in there. I might ask. I find myself in the baby food aisle, apparently. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to just suck it up and do it. I did ask a young lady who works here to open up the case. She was very cool about it. I said to her, hey, I don't see these behind glass often. She goes, yeah, they're usually not. I said, is it a theft issue? She goes, oh, yeah. Should be a major theft. I said, that's a shame. That's too bad that we have to lock up. You know, we have nice things. We have to steal and not have nice things. So, okay, I'm walking in circles. Let's pay for this. Get out of here. Maybe you'll see me in Allentown, probably Lehigh Valley area next. I don't know. I could be anywhere after this. I'm going to a family function, then after that, pretty much anywhere. So, okay, it's 33 seconds of me droning on. Let's get that out of here. All right, so different day, same frickin' weather, rainy, not too bad right now, kind of just a light drizzle. Enough that I can film walking in, but yeah, Easton's Ryland Way Target. Let's see what they have inside. All right, so loaded NECA end cap. They also have a NECA back wall here. So this is a lot of stuff. Look at all these Evil Dead packs. Plenty of Turtles. You got Pennywise. Got, again, this is now popping up everywhere. So if you missed out on that, this is your chance to get it because it's literally at a ton of stores right now. Look right here, we have 2 more of those. Plenty of pandas are sitting here. Holy smokes, all the Ben Coopers. We got here these foods. Yeah, I wonder if that's sitting there. But yeah, lots of stuff around the end cap. Down below, there's even more. Another Evil Dead pack. Man, actually, I think over here is more NECA. Yeah, so over here we have Last Ronin, Casey Marie with motorcycle, and then down below more turtle stuff. So, and another panda. There's a lot of NECA here. A lot of NECA. All right, so over here to kick it off in the Jurassic Park section, Chesser is what you got down there. Got a red dino. That's a pretty cool one. Mosasaurus, did I say it right? Some smaller dinos down this way. Turtles pretty picked through. And wrestling. Looks like we have the basic stuff we've been seeing. The Legends, Godfather, Batista, 2-packs, Snake Face from Motu, and all the cool turtle box stuff. So nothing new popping out here, but again, good to see all that here for sure. What is this sorcery? Check this out. I knew it was getting re-released, but I didn't think it was going to be at Target. I thought it was going to be Hasbro Pulse or something like that. going on? It's crazy. Those are Xavier's, but XN97 Rogue, that's hard to get. I think out of all of them, other than Wolverine, is probably the hardest one. Down here, we got the Joes. We've been seeing that already. So we have our rock and roll. So yeah, that whole run is here. Spider-Man, Banshee, Iron Man. All these don't really sell. Down this way, some DC stuff. You guys got Guy Gardner hanging out. I don't know my DC too well. Green Lantern right down this way. There's another one right there. There he is. Nathan Fillion, I think that's his name. The Bots. But man, seeing that Rogue is crazy. Check this out. Whoa, that's good too. Giant Superman statue, I guess, right? So that is crazy. I don't have that Rogue. I wasn't in the market for it, but I might pick it up. I'm going to think about it as we walk around the store and look. But Micronauts, that's pretty neat. So some other statues. But yeah, crazy. Crazy. Seeing Rogue down here. It's pretty nutty. Great head sculpt too. That's pretty cool. All right, the NECA back wall area here. Lots of pops. This looks like most of the NECA figures are actually... And there's still some of those here too. So yeah, man, lots of NECA here in this store for sure. Man, that Rogue though, crazy. I usually don't show this section, but here's your Star Wars. Because usually it's not too well stocked anymore here, but there is some Andor stuff there. I think it's probably relatively new. Some basic stuff. Praetorian Guard. Praetorian Guard, how do you say it, right? So yeah, not much here. All right, so I'm gonna try to grab this, but you know what? I got a really funny feeling this is gonna be register locked. Target just recently lifted the register lock on the Jean Grey X Factor figure. But the fact that this was just randomly there, I bet you this thing's out way too early, which again makes no sense. Why Target? You have to stop this crap. Let's hold the rant off, because maybe I'll be wrong, but let's go find out and see. I bet you it's register locked. I'll take a rant. And Target never disappoints to freaking disappoint. Register locked. I'm actually shocked they even handed it back to me. They actually told me to go to customer service with it, and I know what would happen. They would take it from me. There's no way they would sell this to me. I've had this issue at this Target before, and they just shoot you right down. So I'm just going to go take this back and put it on the peg, I guess, and let it be somebody else's issue. But, you know, here's the rant. Here's me getting spicy, all right, as I'm in the diaper aisle here. Spicy Tim, all right? Target, you got to get your BS together, man. Seriously, it's a freaking toy from a TV show, a cartoon that came out how long ago now, right? And you have a register lock on this? Why? It's not spoiling anything. It's already been released as a toy. It's the second time it's been put out. It's ridiculous. Again, whatever. I'm not going to lose sleep over it or anything. But this is the crap that Target does, which makes no sense. They have something I want to buy. I have the money to buy it. I should be able to buy it. And here's the thing. I could take the Xavier up there, scan that, and just take this. But that causes a lot of issues. I think you can maybe get in trouble for doing that. I think RG said technically the store gets mad. So I'm not screwing with that, taking any chances. But come on, Target. This is BS. You got to get your stuff together. Seriously. But, okay. Ran over. Next toy hunt. Next store. All right. So we're going to run this Walmart and probably be done because this video is getting pretty long for my standards. Let me know in the comments below with the Target register lock. Should I do an entire video taking a rant about Target register locking things? I might do it. Let me know in the comments below. Let's see. Now let's see what Walmart has. All right. So collectible section. As I said throughout the video, 4 of these here now. So Walmart's and Target's are now flooded with that Beetlejuice. So if you wanted it and you couldn't get it, you couldn't find it, go check your Walmart or your Target because they probably had a restock on it. And then down here, some multiverse stuff. Back here. So not too much. All right, main toy aisle here at the Easton Walmart. And still have some G.I. Joes that have been here for a long time. Cobra's a great figure. Some wrestling going on. Some Motu. Got a Davey Boy Bulldog, Shamrock, Bret Hart, Ciampa, Hulk, bunch of Ciampas, wow. NWO pack still here, some Blockies, Luger. So as we kind of work our way through here, guys, I think we're going to call it a hunt. So if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you, does not cost you anything, and helps us grow the channel tremendously on the march to 8,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us over Instagram at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 P's of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.